go down to Baltimore, getting ready for that big matchup against the Steelers on Sunday. Kyle Juszczyk. And now we can call Kyle Juszczyk a Pro Bowler because he has been selected as the Pro Bowl fullback for the AFC. First of all, welcome. Thank you for joining us here on the show, Kyle, and congratulations on this honor.
Hey, thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
Kyle, how'd you find out?
Coach Harbaugh gave me a call a couple hours before they announced it on the NFL Network, and it was nothing but excitement when he gave me the call.
Who was the first person you called?
First person was actually one of my coaches from high school. Him and I have a very tight bond, and he took me on all my college visits and all that sort of stuff. So really close to me, so I felt like he was the first person I should call.
Nice. So what does it mean to be going to the Pro Bowl at a position, and I'm sure you've heard it, Kyle, where they say it's a dying position?
Yeah. I keep hearing that. It's an honor either way. I know I'm probably not competing with as many guys at my position that other guys are, but it's still definitely an honor and, one that I don't take lightly.
Have you asked any former Pro Bowlers that you've talked to about what to expect and what's going to happen down there and festivities and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've talked to some of the guys on the team. I talked to Terrell Suggs and Elvis Doomerville, and I'm still close with Justin Forsett. But all those guys got to go to Hawaii and Arizona, so it's a little different now in Orlando. So I don't know exactly what to expect.
How did Eric Weddle not make the Pro Bowl?
It's an absolute mystery to me. I think that's got to be the biggest snub in the league. He's playing at such an extremely high level. I mean, arguably the best player on our team, best safety in the league. I think he definitely deserves it.
All right, so let's break down this game a little bit. We had former Steeler Bryant McFadden on the show who told us that when he played and when he was with the Steelers during Ravens week, a lot of guys would get even more geared up in the weight room, and the weight room would maybe be empty on Monday or Tuesdays normally during a normal week, but during the week where they were playing the Ravens, everyone was geared up. So how do you know it's Steeler week down there?
It's just an energy. You walk into the building and you feel it right away. We try not to change our routines too much and, treat it as a normal game, but you can definitely just feel it. There's a little more passion with everything we do that week.
All right, so let's go back a little bit here. Leading up to the last time you guys played the Steelers and you beat the Steelers, but you guys lost to the Jets, then go into the bye week, and then come out and beat the Steelers. I mean, man, those are some really crazy 3 weeks as far as roller coaster emotions. How do you explain what happened over the course of those 3 weeks?
I think you just explain it as, it's the NFL. I feel like that kind of stuff happens, every week throughout the season. Everybody is so talented in this league, and every game is a closer matchup than the records might show. And, anyone can beat anyone in this league. So, you got to prepare every week, as if you're playing against the best team in the league.
We talk a lot about this league and the quarterback situation and how it unfolds in terms of who's the best and who's better than whom. The term elite is thrown out a lot. Do you think Joe Flacco is an elite quarterback?
There's no question. Joe definitely is in that category, and he can do anything you ask him. He can go out there and play at extremely high level, and he's done it regularly, and he has a Super Bowl ring and an MVP at that. So I think his resume it's pretty hard to argue with.
What's it like for you to go up against that defense that the Ravens have every day in practice and being just around those guys? I know that it's not that physical maybe during game weeks, but what are you able to do and able to learn from them and then having to apply that against other defenses around the league?
I think that's huge for our entire offense. We see arguably the best defense in the league every day, and it just raises your game when you have to go against such talented guys. I'm dealing with, Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, Zach Orr, who arguably should be in the Pro Bowl as well, and, kind of similar guys to what Pittsburgh has, and, it just makes me better.
All right, so on the offensive side of the ball, you get to hang out with Steve Smith Sr., and you get to see him on one of the final chapters of his career. Do you think he's actually going to retire? Do you believe him when he says this is his last year in the NFL?
You know what? I don't know. It's hard to believe. I can't picture this guy stepping away from the game because it just seems like, he loves it too much and he has so much passion for it. And he's still playing at such a extremely high level. I can't imagine him leaving. I hope he doesn't, but, we'll see.
All right, so as far as Sunday's big game, how do you guys repeat what you did in early November?
I think we just, we got a good game plan for these guys, and I think it's just going to come down to execution. You can't let the moment get the best of you. Big game on Christmas Day. It's going to be loud, in Pittsburgh. But you just can't let it get to the best of you. You just got to go out there and execute.
I want to ask you about one of your former college teammates, Cameron Brate. You're going to the Pro Bowl, and he is lighting things up in an explosive offense down there with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How much do you guys talk during the course of the season?
Man, we still shoot each other texts every couple weeks, and if I text him every time he did something great, I'd be blowing up his phone every week. So I try to limit it to every other week. But man, I'm just so excited for that guy. So happy for him. Deserves everything that he's getting, and he's a beast, man. The defenses they should be shaking a little bit when they see him lined up across from them.
Yeah, he's made some great catches there in that offense from Jameis Winston. You got you and him and Ryan Fitzpatrick. What's with all these Harvard guys here showing out in the NFL?
Yeah, we got a good little streak going. We got a lot of guys in the league right now, and I think it's just a testament to the program we had, and Coach Murphy, our head coach at Harvard, just does a great job of recruiting and developing guys, over the 4 years that they're there.
Hey, Kyle, how much do you guys think about the playoffs, the playoffs that are looming for you guys potentially in terms of, I know you take it one game at a time, and that's the cliche, but you got to think about it a little bit, no?
I mean, yeah, but honestly, we're kind of in the playoffs right now anyways. It's almost a win or go home as is. So, we started the playoffs 2 weeks earlier than everyone else. So you just got to kind of approach it like that, and every game is a big game.
All right, so at the end, who knows? Can you imagine, Kyle, have you thought about this? You get selected to your first Pro Bowl, but then you can't go because you got to play in the Super Bowl.
I mean, that's the goal, and that's the first thing I told Coach Harbaugh. I said, this is an honor, and I'm excited that I got selected, but I can't wait to turn these guys down when we got our trip to the Super Bowl.
Well, the one good thing about if potentially you don't get to turn them down is that you get to play dodgeball. Are you excited to play dodgeball down in Orlando?
Absolutely. That's what I was looking forward to most, and that was the biggest reason I hoped I did get selected.
Did you play dodgeball in grade school?
Absolutely. I loved it. It was my favorite gym class activity.
Are you a Billy Madison fan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
How good's your arm?
Fantastic. A high school quarterback. I'm ready to let these things rip.
Wait, are you not? Why hasn't that been a part of the game plan? Telling Coach Harbaugh, hey, let's incorporate some fullback passes.
Hey, I don't want to give away anything this week, but don't let anything surprise you.
Right.
Okay.
Something in the works there.
I like it.
Pull out all the stops. Steeler week.
All right. Hey, Kyle, thanks so much for joining us here on the Morning Run. We appreciate it, and congratulations on the Pro Bowl selection, and good luck this weekend.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Great
Kyle.
talking to you
Appreciate
guys.
it. Yeah, happy holidays.